Hello, welcome back to my Google Library classroom. Today I want to share a book with you about a cat that gets lost. And I remember one time when we had a pet that was lost, and we were so worried about our pet. But then I started to think, that poor pet, they're lost and they can't find their home. What would they be going through and what would they be thinking? And this is a book that's about just that. It's called Lost Cat by C. Roger Matter. Ever since Slipper was a tiny kitten, she lived with a little old lady in a little old house in a little old town. Slipper was well cared for, tasty food, a brushing every day, a little rug to sleep on right beside the lady's bed, next to the fluffy slippers she loved so much. Life was good. Isn't that just sweet? Well, one day, Mrs. Fluffy Slippers moved to live with her daughter and family. Moving day was hectic. In the commotion, everyone forgot. Slipper chased the moving van for miles and miles, and finally she got tired and slowed down and lost the trail. When Mrs. Fluffy Slippers and her daughter realized that Slipper was not in the car, they raced back to the empty house, but the cat was gone. Lost. Slipper spent a cold night all alone. She had tried her best to find Mrs. Fluffy Slippers, but now she would look for someone new to adopt. Ms. Muddy Boots was near the road when Slipper passed by. "Well, hi, kitty," she said, offering Slipper a fish. Slipper had not quite finished eating when a dog charged out of the yard, and she quickly jumped to safety. She could have adopted the woman, but that dog? Never. Mrs. Iron Shoes. Who could that be? What do you think? A horse. Came clop, clop, clopping along the road. The rider asked Slipper if she would like a lift, but Slipper took one look at the horse's hoofs, thought about her own soft little paws, and skedaddled. That would hurt if you got stepped on by a horse. Mr. Cowboy Boots was downing a lemonade when he invited Slipper to ride in his truck. But with the smell of and all that noise, Slipper meowed, "No thanks," and continued her search. I like how everybody she identifies with in the story is called by the name of the shoes that they're wearing. High Tops jumped out from behind a bush and yelled, "I'm taking you home." Slipper felt a flash of fear. In a heartbeat, she fled. She's like, "No, you're not." I love this picture. The illustrations are so amazing. Mr. Big Boots arrived with a roar. He scooped Slipper up, scratched her ears, and put her in a saddlebag. After a fast and scary ride, they screeched to a stop at a red light. They were in a town, so she hopped out. You see his big boots there? I think he wears those so it protects his legs from the heat of the motorcycle engine. Crouching under a mailbox, Slipper watched the people passing by. When she caught a glimpse of a pair of shiny shoes, she knew she had to follow them. These right here. Oops, the book changes direction. So this is cool. I like the perspective of the illustrator used where they're looking down. So it looks like the little girl is looking down at the cat because you can see her shoes and you can see the cat looking up. When Miss Shiny Shoes arrived home, Slipper looked at her and meowed sweetly. "May I adopt you?" The girl opened the door and they walked in together. I'm guessing the book's going to go back to the regular direction. Yep. Oh, look at that. This home had a family, and Slipper felt so safe and comfy, she decided to adopt them all. Miss Shiny Shoes led her down the hallway, and at the bedroom door, she said, so it looks like the shoes of a little girl, the shoes of, could be a boy or a girl, but a child, an adult, maybe a dad, maybe a mom. Oh my gosh, Grandma, look who followed me home. It's Mrs. Fuzzy Slippers. Oh my gosh, the cat is so happy. That night, Slipper slept on the same old rug by the same old bed, snuggled up with the same old slippers. Life was good. Lost cat. I hope you enjoyed this story. I loved the illustrations. They were so beautiful. And I hope that your cats and your dogs and your animals are safe and sound and loved well by you. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.